web check-in. Pag-usapan natin. Thank you for watching this video. My name is GM, the blogger behind exoticphilippines.info, and in this YouTube channel, we talk about flights, airports, and a lot more. And in this video, pag-uusapan natin ang web check-in. But before anything else, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, give this video a thumbs up, and share this video if you like this content, this topic, even if you hate my face. I also hate my face right now, guys. Look at that. Pimples is everywhere. So, ano nga ba ang web check-in? Web check-in is actually an online version of check-in na gagawin mo online through their website or through their app. Kita na? Check-in. So yes guys, yung check-in na sa airport na nung pupunta ka sa counter na personal is the same lang sa web check-in. Pero there are differences. Sa web check-in, hindi ka makakaselect ng seat, hindi ka makakapag-beg na, Miss, pwedeng sa window seat ako. At posible na if group kayo, posible na magkaka-separate kayo kasi automatic yung seats. Random seats ang ibibigay sa inyo at hindi pareho pag kayo ay yung personal na pumunta sa counter at makikiusap sa nagche-check-in, yung check-in person or check-in clerk na naka-assign sa flight niyo na please pwedeng magkasama kami, magkatabi kami, sa window seat ako, sa aisle seat ako. So, yan lang actually guys ang pagkakaiba nila. So, when do I suggest that you do web check-in? Kailan ako magsasuggest sa inyo na gawin yung web check-in? One is that you don't have a check-in bag. Pag wala kayong check-in bag. Kagaya noong first and last flight that I took last year, 2020, is yung pumunta ako sa Iloilo to surprise my best friend since childhood na on her birthday. I don't have any check-in bags since uwi naman ako that night. So, I just skipped that one. I did the web check-in instead. So, I don't have to line up na sa mga linya, sa counter, kasi naka-web check-in ako. So, less hassle, diretso ka na sa boarding gate mo. So, yeah, sa mga day trip or konti lang o walang check-in bags, I suggest you do the web check-in. Second is, tingin nyo na hindi kayo makakarating 2 hours before your flight. Or, you're on the way to the airport, like few minutes, you need just few more minutes kasi traffic lang, and you just can't make it to the check-in time kasi yung check-in time is 2 hours before the flight, tapos they will close it an hour before the flight, then boarding will be just about 15 minutes later. So, pero guys, it doesn't mean na hintayin ka ng airplane, ng airport, na makarating at hindi na lilipad yung plane until wala ka. They will announce your name, they will look for you, but they will give you also a few minutes to come to the gate, go to the plane, pero pag wala ka, goodbye, iiwan ka pa rin nila. So, best to take advantage of this if na-traffic lang kayo, or if ando na kasi sa airport, pero mataas lang yung linya. And lastly, if you don't mind random seats, kasi again, you will be given random seats. Hindi ka makaka-ask ng app, ay app, bigyan mo ko ng window seat o ng aisle seat. Kasi, bibigyan ka lang niya kung anong available. Hindi mo siya ma-ask na pwede sa aisle or sa window seat ka. So, if you don't mind getting separated to your friends, if you're traveling with a group or with a partner or with someone and don't want to get separated, don't use the web check-in app. Pero just in case na your reason to do the web check-in app is reason number 2 and you're traveling with a group, you can also ask the clerk if ever you can redo or re-check in on the airport and ask them to put you together. If possible na bigyan kayo ng seat na magkatabi if meron. If not, then if there's no other seats, then you have no choice. Ilang oras lang naman ang mga flight dito, at most 1 hour. Cebu to Manila is just about 1 hour more or less, diba? So, magtiis ka lang sa 1 hour na hindi kayo magkasama, guys. Okay naman lang. So, sino ba ang hindi makakapaggamit ng web check-in? Is the PWD and senior citizen, as far as I know. I'm not sure with the younger ones, the teenagers, or the the toddlers or the kids. But just try to do the web check-in. If they won't allow you to do the web check-in because of the kid, then they will let you know through the app. And also, they have a time limit on when you can do the web check-in. For PAL, it should be 1 hour and 15 minutes before your flight. Isang oras at 15 minutos bago ang flight mo, pwede ka makapag-check-in. Pwede ka makapag-check-in few days before, few hours before. Pero pag less than 1 hour and 15 minutes na flight mo, you can't do it anymore. For AirAsia is 1 hour before the flight. For Cebu Pacific, as far as I know, is 30 minutes before your flight. So, if less than 30 minutes ka na nag-web check-in, hindi na pwede mag-web check-in. So, again guys, that is before your flight. Okay? So, bago ang flight mo. For example, if flight mo is Cebu Pacific, and then yung flight time mo is 9:30, pag 9:01, hindi ka na pwede makapag-check-in. Web check-in. Pag 8:45, pwede ka pa makapag-check-in. Pag 9:30, hindi na pwede kasi lilipat na. And for AirAsia, for example, if 9:30 yung flight mo, pwede ka makapag-check-in. Since 1 hour before your flight ang pwede sa AirAsia. Since 1 hour before your flight ang AirAsia, and 9:30 ang flight mo, pwede ka makapag-check-in 8:30. Pwede ka makapag-check-in 8. Pero hindi na pwede yung 8:45 or 9. Okay? But anyway guys, always check with the airlines if there are changes with your flight. Especially ngayon na madaming mga flights na cancel, move. Kasi nga dahil sa COVID. So Jean, nakapag-web check-in na ako. Do I have to go to the counter to check-in again? Answer is no. If you did the web check-in, hindi ka na kailangan pumunta sa check-in counter. Pwede ka nang dumiretso sa gate mo. Andun yun sa boarding pass mo. And for Cebu Airport, you can use the boarding pass, scanned the boarding pass sa phone mo. Ganon mo sa yung parang green na bar or green screen doon sa security area kasi automatic na dito sa Cebu. And then you can go through your security, as in yung bags and your physical security check mo. What do you call that one? Physical pat yung ganon. But if you have a check-in bag tapos nag-web check-in ka, you have to go to the counter to drop your bags. There are check-in counters that are given for those who did the web check-in, but I suggest you just go to the lane for your flight. And by the way, as far as I know and as far as I've experienced, this is so far only applicable for AirAsia and Cebu Pacific. But make sure to read na lang their guidelines. Kasi nga sa PAL is kahit nag-web check-in ka, you still have to go to the counter itself. So sa PAL, iba sila. So you have to again check in sa counter. I don't know why. I did that sa Iloilo. I did the web check-in that they asked me to do again, the check-in counter itself. So yes, for your check-in bags, there are drop-off points for those who did the web check-in. So you still have to go through the check-in counter. If my check-in bag ay wala, you don't have to do so. And lastly, do I suggest to use the web check-in for first-timers? No, I don't suggest for you to use the web check-in unless necessary. Kasi nga, since it's your first time, you need to experience itself the manual, the very basic of how to go through an airport. So again, don't do it. Go to the airport early if you can, and then if you can't, use the web check-in. But for the first-timers, don't use it so that you will be familiarized with the steps, and then later on if you're used with the process, then you can do the web check-in, girl. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So web check-in, if you have any questions on web check-in, please comment it down below the comment section below, and I'll try to answer your questions, guys. But please watch the video first before asking your question, kasi minsan nasa video na ang yung mga questions niyo. And be kind to one another and be kind to me, okay? Again, please do not hesitate, don't be shy, don't be afraid to ask your questions down below. Mapa-Bisaya, mapa-Tagalog, mapa-English. Tubagon ko na. I will answer it. Ano sa Tagalog yan? I will answer your questions. Okay, guys? But anyway, thank you for watching. This is G. See you guys on the next video next week on this YouTube channel. Bye. No boarding pass, no entry. No check-in, no boarding pass. No payment, no check-in, no boarding pass, no entry.